you can see my screen. So, oh my God, let me calm down. So tonight we got I have a lot of objectives. We're gonna do our joints, case statements, subqueries, and how to analyze and update string functions. So it's gonna be a pretty heavy. It's a lot of different parts, but you got it.
Okay.
First, let's start out with the joints. Okay, so let's start out with the joints. So essentially, are you connected to your VM?
I just put it on the other screen because it won't let me put it on the portable screen.
Okay. Actually, joins are in the event that you have to go through multiple tables and pull out a data extract, but the data is like housed in multiple tables. So remember how I told you how you go within the database and you kind of organically look at the table, see which columns exist, see what they have in common. The purpose of that is to do your join statements and to really understand like the data architecture. So it's 4 types of joins. And this is a super common question that like a lot of times people ask during like interviews. It's a super common question that they had an expectation of like you knowing. So the 4 types of joins are inner join, left join, right join, and a full outer join. So what an inner join does is inner join only returns data. It only returns matching data, period. If it does not match, it does not return. So let's say we have this table, data in this table, data in that table. It only returns matches. That's it. If it doesn't match, it is not populated in your output. So what a left join does is it returns all the data from your left table and only common data from your right table. That's when, if it's not a match within the right table, it'll return null. Right join does the total opposite. It takes all your data from your right table and common data from your left table. And your full outer join returns all your records or all your data from both of those tables, regardless of if it's a match or not. If it's a match or not, if it is it returns all the columns. It literally returns everything. So here you will see your syntax for your inner join. And within your inner join, remember the inner join only returns back common data. So here, of course, like we talked about, you always have your select statement. These are your columns from, this is your table. Here we have E, it's called an alias. You're basically naming this table or giving this table a nickname. That's in the event that you have multiple joins with multiple tables and you got a script that's 300 lines of code. You can reference this table throughout your entire script as like E dot. So in this syntax, we have select. These are our columns. E dot, this means this column from this table. D dot, this column from this table. So we select these columns from our employees table. We named our employees table E.
Okay.
Inner join, that means basically perform an inner join on this table, departments table. Name our departments table D. Join it on E dot. This table, department ID, this is the column, equals D dot, this table, department ID column.
Oh, okay.
This down here is your quote unquote tables. So we have our employees table here. We have our employee ID, our name, and our department ID. We have our departments table here, which we have our department name and department ID. Now, when you're looking at these tables, I don't know why it looks like that, but when you're looking at these tables, you notice that they both have a department ID. That's what you have to join on. Remember how I told you when you go in that database, go and see what's in common, because in the event that you have to join or create some statements, that's what you need to put it on. That's what you need to join on. E dot department ID equals D dot department ID. That's what this code does. That's what these tables reflect. This is our syntax. Okay. We select E dot name, D dot department name from the employees table. We name the E, or you can name it whatever you want to name it. It don't have to be E. It can be whatever you want to name it. Sometimes people put like how I did here. If the table name begin with an E, I'm going to put an E. If the table name begin with a D, I'm going to put a D. Some people do stuff like A, B, C, D. However you feel comfortable with writing your code is, whatever. But you name your table. You interjoin this table on this. So notice that our syntax, the way that our syntax is formulated, is still the exact same that we have always done it. We are selecting what we want from where we getting it from. And all of our conditions has to go out our front. Everything we do, everything we perform is on the table. So this is our employees table. This is our departments table. This is the result of the syntax. Notice that inner join only brings back common data. So with here, we have John, Jane, Sam. But notice the department IDs. John has 1, Jane has 2, Sam has 1. There's nobody that has the department ID 3. So department ID, nothing is returned over there from like sales or anything like that.
Sales.
Yep.
Okay.
Because it only brings back common data. This is a join at its truest sense. Most commonly, what you will use is an inner join or a left join. And it basically, this is your syntax. We are selecting these columns from this table, join on. Like you literally telling it, select from, join on. All of our conditions, which is like where, name equals John Doe, where, all of that still can go right after here. It does not change. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. Our aggregate functions, where we did the perform the calculations, the average and the sum, that still goes in your select statement. Nothing changes. Don't nothing change. We just added on what you already know. You got it?
Yeah, I got that. I took notes too.
Okay. Okay, so here we have the left join. So remember, the left join, what it does is it takes all the data from your left table and only common data from your right table. So basically, it's using this as like a left or right. Anything to the left of this, on the left join, get it. So here, we have our select from, join on, never changes. We select our E dot name, employee's name. The name from the employees table is what this syntax is saying. D dot department name, the department name from the departments table. From the employees table, left join departments on E dot department ID equals D dot department ID. Here we have our employees table. We have our employee ID, our name, our department ID. We also have our department table with the department ID, the department name. We joined it on the common field, which is the department ID. Now, remember with a left join, it's going to pull all the common data from which table?
The left table, the table from the, that's the left from.
That's right.
Yeah, is that right? Okay.
Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take all the data from the left table, regardless on if it's a match or not. It don't matter. They don't care. It don't care. So if it's a match or not, it's gonna take it. So this is your output. We pulled the name, name, department name. It pulled everything, all the data from the left table. You see all this data from the left table. But notice that employee ID 4 has the department ID 4 as well. We don't have a department ID 4 in our department table. So we returned a null for that. You good?
Yeah.
This is a right join. Same concept. Select from right join on. Select E.name, D.department name, E.D. On. What's the match? Department ID and department name. This is our employees table. We got employee ID, name, department ID. This is our departments table. This is our output. Notice that it has sales in the output, but it's null because we don't have an employee over here with the department ID of 3. So it has no data to populate in that name field.
Oh, okay.
So the right join is going to return back null. If it's not a match, right join or left join, it's going to take all the data from whichever table, but if it's not a match, it's going to return null. It's going to pull, but it's just going to say no. I don't have any data put in there.
Okay.
This is your full outer join. Full outer join, what that does is it pulls data from both tables, regardless on if it's a match or not. It does not care. It does not matter. It's going to pull everything. So here we have our employees table, our departments table. Same thing. We're going to join it on the department ID. This is our output. Notice that it pulls literally every name that we got over here, every department that we have over here. But Beck does not have, we don't have a department ID 4, so it's just going to say no because we don't have anything to assign it to. But it's going to pull it over there. Everything gets pulled. Notice how sales, nobody over here in department ID has a department ID 3, but it still pulls sales over here as a null. Now, the way that, the way that we're going to do this tonight is primarily I'm going to allow like you to share your screen and you're going to do more driving and I'm going to do more like the only time I pretty much share my screen is like how I just did, or I'm going to give you the syntax or provide you the use case. But tonight, the roles kind of going to be turned a little bit. You're going to do more driving and talking, and I'm going to, like, coach.
Okay. It's okay now.
Okay. So, tonight, we're actually going to work in both databases. Okay. You know what? Let's work in a custom order database. I think that's more appropriate for what we're doing tonight.
Okay.
So go in your custom order database like you're doing and get familiar with your data, expand your tables and your columns and kind of see what the common fields are.
Okay.
Okay. So for your first use case, I am going to send it in the chat. Let me read this. I need a data extract of the first name, last name, email address, join date of customers who joined in the year 2023 and has a status of completed order. Okay. Now you can take that and you can copy it into your screen. And do not get Do not get nervous. Do not start with me.
Okay, so we're gonna stay in the payments.
I don't need anything from payments. Go and look, copy and paste, like copy the use case and post it in your, like you can keep it right there. Can you see both of them? Okay, good. Now, this is your request. I got a request. I need the first name. I need all of this. But I need them to have I need only the customers who have completed an order. So your first task is to go within your data, within your tables, expand those tables, and see which tables answers those questions.
Okay. So it'll be customers and I got join date in there and completed an order. So order details, I think. No. I think it's orders, not so it'd be customers and orders.
Yep.
Right.
That's correct.
So do I take this? What I have out already? I take that out. Right?
You don't need that because we're not getting anything from that payments table.
Okay.
Start with your yeah. I would say I would start with that one. Huh?
Do I open both?
No, because you go write your code to join both of them. Unless you just unless you just want to open them so you can see the data.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I just didn't know. Okay, so I have to name it. You say okay, so we're gonna select first name, last name, email.
I'm trying to put. I just realized I didn't give you the syntax. That's what I was trying to do. So okay, so you have. I think that just to make sure that we get all the customers, let's do a left join because remember, left pulls all the data from your left table. So your code was right. Just change it to match your tables in fields within a database. The way you had your select statement with your select all that from your customer table, that was the the perfect start.
Can then add first name, last name, email address, join date in the select, right?
Yep. Anything you want in your output, that's what you need to put in your select.
Okay, so do I need to put E here when I put the
you don't
name, last name?
You don't have to, but you can because it helps. You don't have to.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I think it'll help too though.
Yeah, get rid of that E.name before your select statement.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And you see how you named that customer table E, so it already knows. Like that's what I mean when I say you name it, and throughout your script you can just reference that table.
Okay. First name, last name, let's see. Email. Yeah. I keep forgetting I don't have to. What is orders?
Yes, orders.
So I can change it to O.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're gonna go on E. Hold on, I gotta open it. So we are looking for. We're joining on customers E.
Yeah.
E.customers.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
That's right. You're right.
Customer ID.
Yep. Remember, I always look and see what's in common. So what's in common?
That's right. Okay.
Yep.
So customer ID equals order ID, right?
What is?
Or would it be? Oh, wait, no, it's customer ID again. Yeah, yep. That's right. Okay, and then I have to put where you said
join date.
Join date equals.
Say between, because I want two.
Okay.
I want between. I said 2023. So look at how your year is structured and say you can capture it correctly. But you're gonna say between this and this. Like between this date and this date.
Okay, so what date you want me to put in?
Any
year, also it's about just the whole year
Yep,
itself.
yep.
Okay, so 2020.
Go look at your date first. Go look at your data within your customers table. Do a right click and you select your top 1,000 rows. So you can look and see the format of your year.
Oh, okay. So the date would be...
There it is. Now make sure you can't do it like that in the same format.
Okay.
But yeah, you're doing it right.
With INT, what does that mean?
Okay, so go to your... Okay, see how your join date... Okay, you doing the right thing. I saw your mouse go right over there. Take your mouse back over there. Yep. Okay, you see your join date and you see the date type. The data type within that join date is a date. So go back to your code. And what it's telling you is you got an error because double click on your error first of all.
Okay.
Double click on it. And it's, it didn't take you to, I don't know. So it's basically saying that your date is incompatible with integer. It's telling you that them join dates that you got on line 5, you're trying to treat it like an integer, but it's not an integer. It's a date type. So you need to go and you need to put it in strings. Put your single quotes around it to
that's
make.
What I was wondering. Okay,
yep.
When it came back, I was wondering it. Okay.
Yep.
Because it's literally the okay. So it's not like it'll be looking for these specific dates.
Exactly. And you telling it where join date, this column between this and that.
Okay. There we go.
Yay! Good. Okay. So you did good. So walk me through what your code, what you did.
Okay. So I took
wait. We missing some. Because
I'm supposed to label it, right?
No, but your label good. Your code is good. Okay. We missing. We want the status. We want them to have a status of a completed order. So we missing a order status.
Yeah.
So
right. Okay. So do I do where again?
Well,
or and?
Yes, and you already got where, so you only need it one time. And
okay. And hold on, let me look. Status. Equals. Did I have to put complete? Not that.
The single quote, yeah. Now, you notice that your status is written in blue because status technically is a reserved word. So what you need to do is put your square brackets around it so it can treat it like a column and not a reserved word.
Okay. So, another thing, I don't have to, do I have to tell where it's pulling it from or no?
No, because let's say that if both tables had that column. Like if both tables had that column, then you got to tell. But since in this case, only one table has it. But what you do need to make sure you do is put it in your select statement so it can show up in your output so you can know.
So put status here?
Yep.
Okay.
But using your alias though.
Oh, wait. But it's on O, not status, right?
Correct.
Okay. So I have to still put the
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now execute. Okay.
Perfect. Now walk me through what your syntax is doing. Cause now you join the tables. Now you join the tables. You know what I'm saying?
So I took the first name, last name, email, and join date, as well as the order status from the customers table and joined it with the orders table in order to show customers that joined between joined in the year 2023 with the completed status order.
Correct.
Order status.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
You got a lot going on here. You did your select statement. You joined it with your left join. You have your condition. And you also have your logical operator because we added on to the condition. Anything that you add on to your condition, you said where, join date, between, and status equals completed. Anything you add on after that where statement is a logical operator. So you got like a lot going on here. And the way that you did this with like, you got that bug and you instantly like, I saw your mouse go over like to that side. What you did was absolutely correct. When you got your error and your error was talking about data types, you instantly went over there and was like, okay, so what's the data type? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you have to do. And what you did here is perfect. You fulfilled the ask. You joined both of those tables on the common field. You provided the conditions. So the request is fulfilled now. You know. Now, I'm going to provide you, I also wanted, where my mouse at? Hold on. I can't find my mouse. Oh, here it is. So, I also, trying to find it. Okay, let me, with, where did my stuff go? I got too many screens open. Oh, it's right in front of me. So I have I also wanted to provide you with the opportunity to, you have your join. Let's do an aggregate function using a join. So remember, an aggregate function is essentially a calculation of a row of data. We have our aggregate functions. We have our average, min, max. So what I want you to do, I'm listening.
No, I'm going over it in my head. That's all.
Yeah. So remember the aggregate function. Select either average, sum, min, max, and then you put whatever you perform in the calculation on in parentheses.
Okay.
So what I want you to do, this was very good. Let's take a join with the aggregate function and some conditions, and then I'll be happy. I'm happy now. Expand your order details table and let me see what's in there.
Order details, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So order ID. Okay, perfect. So now, can you give me the average quantity? Let's see what happens when we get the average quantity from that order details table as well.
Okay, so I cancel this out.
Let's build on it.
Oh. Okay.
I want the quantity as well.
So you want me to count it?
Yep.
Or the sum?
The average.
Oh, okay.
Let's do the average.
Okay.
Keep the same select statement.
Oh, okay.
Add your average.
Okay, so I don't have to add. I don't have to.
Go put it in. Get rid of it.
Put it in the select statement.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Anything you want in your output, we will go put in our select. So let's get the average. What did I say? Quantity. So you got your aggregate function. Now you put your column that you're performing a calculation on in parentheses, which is what you're doing. Very good.
Okay, so then I close it, right?
Yep.
And then I have to come in and put the different table, right?
So the quantity is coming from the order details table. Yeah. So let's do another join. After line 4, let's add another left join, and let's do our order details table. Let's add our order details table to our syntax. Because that's why I got that.
You said another left join?
Yep. That's why it has that, That's why it's giving you an error on line 1 because it doesn't know where quantity is coming from.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what okay.
Yep. So you doing right.
I just have to put or. Okay, so is it going? Well, I guess so.
Yeah. Whatever. Remember, your alias don't matter. Your alias is on you.
Okay.
Whatever makes sense to you, use it. Now.
Okay. So then.
Okay. Now remember when we provide the aggregate function, when you have your data in your select statement, anything that is not within your aggregate function, you have to group it by.
Okay, yeah.
Remember we said group by at the end, so make sure okay, so group by has to go on line 8. Like group by is the very last thing that your code does.
Okay. Okay, so that'll be.
Look at your select statement.
Okay, so group by status went on.
That's right. Anything.
Oh.
That's right. Anything that's not within your aggregate function, that's what you need to group by. Group by first name, last name, email address, join date, status. Because your average is the aggregate function, so we ain't got to group by that because that's what's calculated. Okay. So what you basically telling the system is first name, last name, email, join date, status, but give me the average quantity, but group it by all of that.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do I have to wait? Okay. Do I have to do the aliases down here or no?
You good because it's only one. Okay. But you gonna get an error, but I ain't gonna say nothing. Go.
No, wait.
No, go.
Oh, it says quantity.
So why you got your error? Look at and see the difference between you got first name, comma, last name, comma, email, comma, join that. You don't have no.
Oh, okay. So I don't have a comma here.
Exactly.
Oh, and it even took it away. That's okay. Okay. Oh.
Okay, so now it's an incorrect syntax near where. Okay, so we got. Oh wait, you know what?
This needs to be last.
No, you're missing something. So you incorporated your order details table, right? What are you?
The on part,
yes.
Right?
What are you joining it on? Correct.
Okay. Okay. Let me think. The tables that match.
Mm-hmm.
So, customer ID. Wait. Oh, wait. So it'll be order ID.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what you know.
I'm trying. Okay, order ID.
You named your table?
Oh, I gotta do it.
Yep.
Yeah,
so do R dot. Yep.
Order ID equals.
Very good. Okay.
Is that the right way though? Because I need to put this backwards like the O.
It don't matter. It don't matter, baby. Stay right here.
Okay.
Stay right here.
There we go.
Yay! Yay! Notice that your no column name, you need to, on your line 1 in your aggregate function, you got average, quantity, and you need to name that column. So name it as like average quantity or something.
So I need to put equal here?
No, put as.
Or how? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
And you said average quantity?
Yeah, because that's what you calculate.
Do I put the screens there, though?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's crazy.
Don't play with you. Okay. Yes. Okay. So walk me through what your code is doing.
All right. So the code is pulling.
Oh wait! Stop! Before you go, if you want to put everything in your select statement on a different line, you can if it helps you to read it better. But it's not required. But I'm listening.
Okay. So I'm selecting first name, last name, email, join date, status, as well as calculating the average quantity from the customers table where I joined it with the orders table, and also the order detail table to select customers that were joined in the year of 2023 with a order status of completed.
Very good. You got a lot going on here. A whole lot. But you did it like, and that's what I be telling y'all. Like, if you have like that foundation, I don't care if you got 600 lines of code or if you got 6 lines of code. Because here you got probably about like 16 lines of code that you just wrote. And your foundation still remains the same. You still select from your table anything that you add on regarding your conditions, your joins, anything that you include just has to go in a certain order. And notice on line 9, we got our group by. The way that your order is set up, that's how it always is. It's always going to be there. You're going to select whatever your columns from, whatever your table, you have your joins. Your where statement is going to go after your join because you're literally saying select this, where. These are my conditions. And everything has to go in order. And your very last thing that you're going to put is group by. Because after you do all of that, after you perform all that code, I need you to group it by this.
Okay.
So logically, it's doing exactly what you're doing in the order that you tell it. It has to go in that order. Group by is no different than if you go somewhere. Like, let's say I always use grocery store. Let's say you go to the grocery store. When you get up to the counter, you group your stuff. Like, that's the very last thing you always do. After you perform all these calculations. But group it by this, though.
It's kind of like it take you from the where you started the code to end it at the same thing. Like, because when you go in the grocery store, you start in different areas, and then you end up still doing the same.
Yeah, I like that. I agree. It does, because what you do, even in your group by on line 9, it does. It literally matches your select statement. Oh, I like that. It makes sense. Yeah, it does. It takes it right back to like square one. Yeah, it does. Okay, come.
Make sure you got everything on the list.
Yeah, come through understanding. So we got all of this. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you about tonight, or another objective, was actually like, I'm trying to go to my, I'm on the VM information. Oh, it's on this screen. I keep looking at this screen. I got too many. So another thing I wanted to talk to you about tonight as well with the joins was also the opportunity to, string functions.
Okay.
So I'm going to share my screen really quick.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give it back to you because we're going to use your code with this analysis.
Okay.
So let me pull you back over here. And it's string functions. Let me share. And I'm actually, you're going to apply the string functions to your existing syntax. Okay. Let me drink some water. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, like, what are string functions? And I realized that these are not in your dashboard. I need to add this one and your join statement. Oh, join, you had a join. But string functions, joins, and case statements were like the high level. Those are big parts on like what you'll do. So string functions are basically like built-in functions. So you remember how we were talking about the data type, and when I say, okay, well, this is a date type, this is a varchar, this is, when you put your single quotes around it, it makes it a string, right? So what we're gonna do, yep. So you see how like everything just kind of go into each other.
Yeah, I was like, I don't have nothing, no, nothing on that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So what a string function does is literally at its core, it's a function that is performed on a string of data. And what that does, it helps like manipulate that data. It helps to format that data. It helps for you to basically take that data in its output and perform more analysis on it in the event that you need to. So let's say you're in a position and like you just performed all these joins on this data set, and you see your data output and your first name and last name, you want to put them together into one cell. That's how you would perform a string function. You would perform a function on that string to impact your output. Or let's say I've been in a position before to where I have to write a stored procedure. A stored procedure is basically like your code that you have, but you set up a job within SQL and it runs that script on whatever cadence you need to run it on. That's a stored procedure. So I've been in a position where I've had to like run stored procedures and extract data from this source. But the data from this source, for some reason, it's all lowercase or it's not not usable. So I have to perform some analysis to make that data usable. That's how you would use a string function. And what it does is it just essentially performs a function on this string to create a new format of that data set. So here we have like, this is a concat string function. And what concat does is it concatenates multiple fields together into one field. So here we have the format is your select statement. Like always, we ain't never going nowhere. Select, you put concat, open your paren, your fields, and close your paren. And what it does is it takes this field, that field, and it puts them into one as greeting. So it takes this field, it concatenates them together as this. So it concatenates them together and it names your column that. Select this upper. It takes this field and it makes it uppercase. You name your column as that. Notice how we still going right back to this. This is a column as this. Now, do you not do the same thing with your aggregate functions? Mm-hmm. You take your aggregate functions, you perform your calculation, and you say, this is my calculation as this. Because you always want your output to, in the best of your ability, to explicitly match what your goal is. Select lower, hello, as lowercase. Select, you basically making everything within this field lowercase.
So basically changing the data to what you want it to be.
Yep. You manipulate it. At this point, this is called data manipulation. You manipulate this data to do and say whatever you want it to do for the function of you as a data analyst to be able to analyze it. You have to manipulate it. And within that, you do it in your string functions. You literally are performing a function on your string. Just like when you write your code and I say, well, you need your single quotes because this is not an integer. This is a string. Mm-hmm. So in that, you're performing those functions on those strings because I'm taking this data and I have to extract it to do whatever specific use case I need it for. This is what you would do. So I'm about to exit out of here. You finna drive. I ain't driving no more. I'm done. I'm done. And what I want you to do is I want you to concatenate that first and last name into, one field.
Okay. So let's see.
Okay.
So
let me give you your script. Huh? I didn't give you your code. Hold on, let me give you your code.
I know I was gonna ask, do I build on top of this or
Yeah, because we gonna keep
it.
We're gonna keep it.
Okay.
We're gonna keep it. We're going to I am okay. So I want you to concatenate your first name and last name as customer name. Utilize the script and modify it to fit your need. And this in a real life, that's how your world gonna function. Let's say you're in a position and you have to write some code and you gotta reach out or look at some old data or look at some old code or whatever. Just go back and use it as a point of reference. That's all you doing.
And you said I don't have to cancel this out, just bid on top of it?
Yeah, because I want all of those, I want that same criteria, but I just need to I need to concatenate that first name and last name.
Okay.
Why you got that other select statement down there?
Oh, wait. So, I don't have to put that at all?
You knew, but you need to put it in your initials, in your first line of code.
Oh. Okay.
Don't you be overthinking.
Wait, I messed up. Okay.
You ain't mess up.
So I still have to put concat here, right?
Yep. Put it after select because I want you to concatenate your first name and the last name.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, concat.
Yep. You already got it wrote out though.
Oh, okay. So I don't even have to do that.
Exactly.
Okay. Each first name, last name. So then I close it here.
Yep.
But I have to put the strings.
Let's see. Close your paren, and do as customer name. Name your table like how you did your aggregate function average as. Do it like that.
You said customer name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And let's see.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Oh, you know what? It ran them together. Do I think you need to do like a plus between there. Is there date? It's concat. It did pull it together, but we need to put a space between it. So see what happened if you put a plus in the place of that comma.
Okay.
And let's see what it do. But this is exactly what it do. Oh, that ain't gonna work.
It ain't.
It don't look like it. Execute it and see.
So okay, what I was gonna ask you, do I have to put the strings?
Oh yeah, they go work. Yeah, just do a comma. What you say though?
You know how I put the strings here on the how it has hello? It don't have to do that though, right?
Nope.
It's not.
It's a field name. It's not a string.
Okay.
Your string is like the actual data itself.
Okay.
Your field name, that's your column name. So it's no different than how you would perform your select statement, and you don't put their comma. You only put your comma to be indicative of a string. Or if you naming it like how you did on line 1, your concatenation as this, your average quantity as that. That's when you would use that's when you would make it a string.
Okay.
Do you get what you did?
Mhm. Yeah, I just I'm like you with that space.
Yeah. I'm Googling. Okay, so I Googled how to print a space between concat statements and then SQL. And okay, so do like literally like 2 dashes like this. You got first name, comma, 2 dashes, comma. Put your comma. Yeah, and now let's see what it do. It still didn't do it. Well, get rid of the comma, and it's giving a plus, which is what I initially thought, but it gave an error at the time. We'll see what happens if you put the plus on there instead of the comma. Oh, it's talking about converting the values to the string first. Okay, I'm gonna get back at that because I want to know too. But we know how to concatenate the both of the fields into one field. So I'm gonna get back with that one. So we have done okay. So now I'm gonna share my screen. So the objectives tonight were the joins, the different type of joins, the string functions, and subqueries and case statements. So this is your subquery. So what a subquery is, it's essentially a query inside of a query. And they can either be referred to as a subquery or either a nested query. People say both of them basically. And what that does is you take your syntax and you have your query, but you nest a query inside of that query that depends on the calculation of your first syntax, your first query right here. So here, it's basically 2 queries that's nested into each other. We have our select average salary. This is our aggregate function all day long from our employees table. This pulls the average salary from the employees table. You take that, and what it does is it's asking for the employee name, the salary from the employees table where salary is greater than the average salary from the employees table. So basically what the ask was is which employees make more than the average salary. So the subquery does 2 different things. The first thing it does is it calculates the average salary first, because I got to know that to answer that. Calculates the average salary first, and then it comes back and it puts your syntax and says, okay, I got the average salary, but now I need to know the employee name and the salary from the employees table where the salary is greater than that average salary. So your subquery is twofold. Your syntax, when you are performing, when you write your subquery, the objective is your output depends on the output of your subquery. Like within this X, I can't answer which employees make more than the average salary if I don't have the average salary first. So you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you got to calculate that first, and then I perform my first syntax. But it's essentially a query inside of a query, and that's why some people call it's a subquery, but some people also interchangeably call it a nested query, because you're taking your query and you literally are nesting it into another query. But the way that it's formatted is the exact same that we have done for the past 3 weeks. And every time on your weekly challenge, you selected your whatever you had an expectation in your output from whatever table. Even in your initial syntax, we select from this table where this is essentially my condition, but it also includes my subquery as well.
So it's basically like making the steps smaller.
Yep.
Well, okay.
Yep. It's making them smaller, and what it does is the purpose of it is my calculation depends on my output depends on this query. In order for me to do my output, I gotta perform this query first.
Okay.
So that is.
I think I kind of got this. I gotta look too, because what you said. What it says there? I'm trying to figure out how to put that space in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google it and I'm gonna email you and be like, girl, it's probably like for some reason my brain automatically went to. I bet you it's some kind of function with the with a plus symbol, because for some reason my brain wanted to do that and it threw up an error. Like, but that's what my brain wanted to do.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It showed not letting me do what I thought it was.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you this syntax for the subquery, and then I'm gonna perform it.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a use case.
Okay.
Let me type it in the chat.
Okay.
So Archie. So then Archie.
Do I keep the same syntax I have?
We can go to another table. And when you're doing your subquery, you have to put your full query in parentheses. See how where salary is greater than, then I open up my paren, put my full query in there. Okay, so let me give you. I actually think it would be ideal to perform the same type of calculation. Let's do the ordered not using your same code, but the same type of calculation I provided within the example. I need an extract. Actually, no, I'm gonna do it like that. So give me a data. I need a data extract of all the orders. I need the order IDs and the product IDs for all records that are greater than the average total price.
Okay. So I'm still.
Yeah, total price. Yep, it's the order details table. Come through.
Okay, so I deleted all of this, right?
Oh, you ain't sharing your screen. Share your screen.
Okay, hold on.
Let me make it. I can't see
I
it.
deleted it.
Can
you see it?
Yeah, I see it now. Just keep it. Just right click it and open up a new window, because that's a lot of work, and I don't want you to have to redo it in case we like using something.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Yep.
Okay, so now we are selecting. You said order ID, product ID.
Yeah.
So order ID, product ID.
Oh yeah, and total price. Yep.
With total price. from there,
Mm-hmm.
where, where total price.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, wait, average. Where total price is greater than.
Yep. It's greater than the average. You doing right.
Okay. I need a space in between it, huh? Okay. What I gotta. Okay. So the other Oh wait, not the. My bad. I'm listening. I'm trying to.
Oh, you finna see. You know what you're doing wrong.
Average total from order detail. What I'm. So would this work like this with the two? Because I still have to do that average total.
You got
order details.
Mm-hmm. What are you missing? Because it's two queries inside of a query, right? You got your full query first. Select order ID, product ID. That's perfect. From line 1 through 4, perfect. Line 5 is halfway perfect. What you
Okay, wait. I forgot to select part.
Yes.
Select average.
Perfect.
There we go. Oh, no.
So it said invalid? Oh.
So, okay. What's that? No, but see, that's supposed to. Oh, wait, I might have it wrong. Total price. That's why.
Yep. Come through, debug. I ain't saying nothing. That's what's wrong, and you figured it out. You figured it out, both of them. Perfect.
Okay, there we go.
Perfect. Now let's get. I actually want. So let's see which which products are costing more.
Okay, so I have to join these.
Mm-hmm.
Doing order details. No, let me close my lead. Order details and products they have. Product ID. So I have to. Okay. Okay. Product ID. Oh, it's probably not gonna let me do it though, huh?
Why you think it's not gonna let you do it?
Because I'm now putting the alias here instead of up top.
Well, that ain't got nothing to do with it. It's not gonna let you do it because you put the alias right. It's right what you doing. Where your gap came from was you on line 6. You said product ID, and the system based like, what's O though?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Your code is right. That's the only thing is missing is your alias on line 4.
Oh yeah. See. Okay. Yeah. That's what I was saying. That I put the So I just need to put an O here.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so it said, so this is where, remember I told you a minute ago where you said, do I need to put an alias on every field within my select statement? And I said the only time you need to put an alias within your select statement is if the column exists in both of those tables. Yep.
Okay. Yep.
So what it's doing is saying, your error is saying ambiguous column name, product ID. That basically means this column exists in multiple tables, so where are you trying to get it from?
Why does it do this?
Press insert. Oh, you got an Apple, don't you?
No, not this one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. Whoa.
Just click that blue arrow at the top in your ribbon up there. Oh, yeah, you got it.
I'm just gonna type it because I
Okay.
Was it product ID?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. I can see that, which is why like that domain knowledge and stuff like that is gonna be valuable for you, because like it's already kind of like it's gonna be like organic, like it's just gonna flow together. You're doing a lot in here. You got your joins and your subqueries, so you got a lot going on in this one syntax, but you did very well, and your aggregate function. Because you got your aggregate function on line 8 as well. So we got like a lot of major components going on here. And it basically is like the ask of what costs more? What costs more to average? What these people spending their money on? That type of ask. And you're able to like analyze your data with your code.
Okay.
Let me see.
I like this.
You're doing very well. Basically, format your data in a way that categorizes it, it compartmentalizes it, and it eliminates the necessary need for like someone to like have guesswork that is attributed to like certain conditions. If I have a subset of data, and regardless of what it is, if it meets this condition, then it's that. Let's say in your case, if this person meets this criteria, then that. It's the same thing, and it remains consistent, and it just keeps everything super organized, super structured, super clean for analysis.
Okay.
You can still incorporate those case statements within your joins, within your filters, within your logical operator, your subqueries. You still incorporate those case statements regardless of however you utilize them. Your foundational knowledge and structure is not going to change. It never changes. We're building upon, we not changing nothing. We building upon, we learning, we're applying, and we building upon it.
Okay.
I posted the syntax in the chat. Let's go to our Let's go to our okay. So let's actually go to our data analytics simplified database. Purpose of you to perform your case statement.
Okay.
So the objectives were the join, the string functions, the subqueries, the case statements. Ooh, this was a heavy course. I was like a little nervous about this, but those were the objectives for tonight. How do you feel about everything?
I feel good. I just need to study tonight.